Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Kill Team Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Casa de Neil, where I am about to face a 100-point battle between my Eldari, which are compliments of Ron. Thank you, Ron, for these, helping me expand the Glacial Geek offerings, and the Blood Angels of Neil. So, the story that we've got going on here is that there's a battle between the Eldari and the Blood Angels on this planet. And the Eldari sent out a forward operating force to try to establish a foothold in this Hive City. And the Blood Angels, finding out about it, sent a rapid response crew to go try to take them out before they could properly get a proper foothold in this location. We are going to be playing the Strike at the Heart mission from the the Kill Team Annual 2019. Essentially what it is we have our the board is set up. Our starting places are on each side on the small edges, and we each place an objective. My opponent placed one over here. I placed one over there in our opponent's deployment zones. And essentially what happens is, at the end of the game, for every model that you've killed, you score a point. For every, if you hold your own objective, you score 1 point, and if you hold your opponent's objective, you score 3 points. So that is going to be the mission that we are going to be playing here. It's 100 points. And it should be pretty brutal. I think it's going to be fun. I've never played with the Eldar before, so I apologize if I mess up their rules. But I'm going to do my best to get it right. So we'll see what happens. This is also the second game that we've played since lockdown. So the 3 months without rolling dice. If we get something wrong, let us know, but be gentle. All right, so that's the story. That is the mission. Before we go any further, though, let's show you the two kill teams that are going to be facing it off. So for the Azeryani, my kill team will consist of, from left to right here, my leader, who is a ranger. I then have 3 more rangers. I have a sniper specialist, a scout specialist, and a comm specialist. And then I have 8 guardians. And for the Blood Angels, his kill team will consist of, from left to right, we have an infiltrator sergeant, who's the leader. We have an eliminator sergeant, who is a sniper. We then have a comm specialist and demolitions expert infiltrators, and a suppressor. So those are the kill teams. Going over deployment now. I've got my comms and sniper specialists up on top here, along with a guardian. I got my leader down inside over here. I've got a guardian over here. I've got my scout specialist down here, along with 3 more guardians. I then have 2 more guardians inside the building over here, and 1 more guardian inside the building over here. Just wanted to show off the awesomely cool paint job that Neil did here. He was provided with the terrain by John Myers here. Gave him the terrain, and Neil was super cool and painted up the awesome Glacial Geek graffiti on this Hive world here, which looks fantastic. I like to imagine that what it is that in the future, some gang found like a copy of the YouTube videos and decided that they were going to they were gonna hold them as relics of the time past, and that's why they try to hold it there. So it's kind of cool and retro to rep the geek in the 41st millennium here. So going over deployment now for the Blood Angels. We've got his leader down over here. We've got his sniper specialist up over here. Comm specialist down below him. We've got the demolitions expert over here, and in reserve we have his suppressor over there. So that is deployment. So it's a lot fewer models for the Blood Angels, but they are pretty beefy. So that is going to be it for deployment. So we are now going to roll off to see who will have initiative here on the turn 1. I rolled a 10. My opponent rolled an 11. That's how you do that. Answer my 10 there. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Blood Angels here on turn 1. Movement phase for the Blood Angels. His leader here moved into cover to make sure he's not getting shot up over here. His eliminator readied himself, as did his comm specialist, as did his demolitions expert. So that is going to be it for the movement phase for the Blood Angels. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Eldar. Movement phase for the Eldar here on turn 1. Both my comms and sniper readied themselves over here. This guy advanced up over this way, brave, perhaps too brave, we'll find out. He advanced up here, he advanced up there, he advanced up there. These 2 guys advanced up over here. Down below under here, that guy advanced up over there. This guy readied himself, as did my leader. Well, my leader's up here and did my scout. So all of those guys readied. So that is going to be it for the movement phase for the Eldar here on turn 1. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so we're going to start off with his demolitions expert shooting into my dude bro up over here. So my opponent's going to spend 1 CP on, what's it called? Custom ammo, which allows him to have +1 to wound. He doesn't get a +1 to wound because he's not obscured for his demolitions thing, but he will just get that for the plus spending that. So he's going to have 2 shots here. He's not obscured, and he's within half range, so 2 shots hitting on 3s. That is going to be 1 hit. It's going to be, would be strength 4, toughness 3, wound on 3s, but because he spent that CP, wounding on 2s. That is a wound. AP nothing, so he's got a 5-up armor save. Yeah, with the 5! Woo! All right, so we do have a, because he was hit and he's on the, he's within an inch of the edge there. He does have to roll to see if he does fall for that. No, he's good with that filfers. All right, so now my sniper specialist is going to get the +1 from the comm specialist. And he's going to fire into his comm specialist down below over there. So I don't suffer any penalty for range because of the weapon I'm using. But I do have a -1 because of him being obscured. So this is going to be hitting on a 4. Oh no, it's gonna be hitting on a 3 because of the +1 because of the comm specialist. With a filfers, so that's gonna be a hit. Strength 4, toughness 4, so looking for a 4 to wound. 4 to wound, AP nothing, so 3-up save. He's good. So because he got hit, he does have to take a fall test. No, he's good. So now his comm specialist is going to fire into my dude bro out over here. He is going to fire 2 shots, hitting on 3s because he is not obscured and in rapid fire range. That's going to be 1 hit. Strength 4, toughness 3, so 3 to wound. That is a wound. 5-up save. No, he takes the wound. So now you roll the injury roll because it's just 1 damage. On a 3, he takes a flesh wound, but I do have to roll to see if he falls. Oh no, he will! And at 3, he's rolling down 3 flights down over there, so it's going to be 3 dice. And it's, what is it, 5+, he takes a wound.
5 or 6.
Oh no, he takes 2. So he will take a wound, which means the injury roll that he took for him getting shot, he passed, he takes an injury roll. But now I roll again for him, +1 because he's already got a wound. And on that 6, he is out from falling. Brutal. My comm specialist here is going to fire into his sniper up there. Okay. So it's going to be 1 shot hitting on a 4-5 because he's -2 because of his cloak there. But no range penalty because of his weapon. No, not going to hit. And now his sniper is going to fire into my sniper. So he's going to use the hyperfrag round, so it's just going to be heavy D3 shots. So D3 shots. It's going to be 3 shots. He's going to get +1 from the comms, -2 because of my cloak and being obscured. So he's going to be hitting on 4s. Getting 2 hits. Strength 5, so looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be 1 wound. AP nothing because it's the hyperfrag round, so looking for a 5-up save. No, not going to get it, so his injury roll. On a 1, he'll take a flesh wound, but are you going to spend a CP? He's going to spend a CP to reroll that. No, still taking that there. And now my guy does have to. He did get hit though, so we'll see if he falls down that little hole down the middle here, down to the ground. No, he's good to go. All right, so now my scout down here is going to fire into his demolitions expert. So I'm going to be rolling, hitting on a 4 because of obscurement from that angle. That is a hit, wounding on a 4. No wound. And then my leader is going to fire into his comm specialist over there. That is going to be a hit because it's -1 because of obscurement. And wounding on a 4. With that 6, he takes a mortal wound. And now he has to roll a 3-up save.
Okay, 3-up.
He's good on that, so he just takes the 1 wound from the mortal wound. And he has to roll for his fall test here. Oh, he's good. God. All right, so that's going to be it for the turn here. There's no more shooting that I've got line of sight for. We do have 1 morale test to take here with my sniper because he's got a flesh wound. There's 1 guy out, so it's +1. On a 5, he's good. He needs leadership 6. Leadership 7, so that hit with a 6. So that's going to be it for the turn. We will now roll off to see who will have initiative going into turn 2. I rolled a 3. My opponent rolled a 6, so we will come back to you after movement phase for the Blood Angels. Movement phase for the Blood Angels. He is readying all of his guys that are on the table right now. So that is that. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Eldar. Movement phase for the Eldar here. The Rangers all readied themselves, and this guy advanced from up over here down to here. This guy advanced up here. This guy just moved up over here. This guy advanced around the corner here, looking on his leader. This guy advanced around the corner. You can see him right under there. Advanced around over there onto the objective and looking around the corner at him as well. These guys advanced up here, rolled and got onto the second floor, or the second, third floor up there, looking to move up onto him next turn perhaps. And I think that's it. That's going to be it for the movement phase. So we will come back to you with the shooting phase. And at the end of the movement phase, my opponent's going to use Grav Shoot Descent to drop his suppressor down over here 5 inches away from me. So it should be a pretty good positioning there. So again, come back to you with shooting phase. All right, so his sniper is going to start us off here by shooting into my scout. He's going to get the +1 from his comm specialist. And now he's going to roll. So he's going to have D3 shots with a hyperfrag round, getting 1 shot. This is going to be hitting on a 4 because it's +1, -2 because of the cloak, because of obscurement. That is going to be a hit. Strength 4, looking for a 3 to wound.
Actually, no.
Strength 5, yeah, but still looking for a 3 to wound because he is tough 3. So, strength 5, looking for a 3 to wound. AP nothing. 3 to wound? No, no wound. Gonna spend a CP to reroll that? No. My sniper is now going to shoot into his demolitions expert over there. He's -1 to hit because of being wounded, -1 to hit because of obscurement, but he's going to get +1 to hit because of the comm specialist right there next to him. Now 2 will not hit. His demolitions expert is now going to shoot into my scout down over here. So it's -1 to +1 to wound. So yeah, so he's going to be rolling. He's going to be -1 because of range. He's also going to be -2 because of obscurement because of the cloak here. So he's going to be hitting on a 6. No, no hit. And now my comm specialist is going to shoot into his comm specialist, comm on comm violence over here. This is going to be hitting on a -1 because of obscurement, so looking for a 4. No, nothing there. And now his comm specialist is going to shoot into my scout. He does not like him down there, so it's going to be 1 shot again, hitting on a 6. No, no hit. And now my scout's going to fire back because he's been trying to duck here, but he's going to shoot into his comm specialist, so that's going to be hitting on a 4 because of obscurement. No, no hit, no hit! And now his leader is going to fire into my guy that advanced up over this way. So he is going to have 2 shots, hitting on 3s. Getting 1 hit, strength 4. Oh, no, that 6 was a wound. So you don't even have to roll. That's fine, you're good. Okay. Yeah, I forgot, he's got the same thing. So it's when he will wound. 4, 5 up, save. No, he'll take that, so injury roll.
Oathway?
Oh yes, Oathway. So I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. I mentioned to him, but I mentioned to my opponent that I forgot that I'm doing the Oathway, which is a 6 up, feel no pain, essentially. So let me see if that, looking for a fill face? No, but I forgot it, but then he reminded me. So now the injury roll. Here we go. On a 3, he takes a flesh wound.
Okay.
And now my leader is also going to fire at his comm specialist over here. That's a hit with a 6. That's a wound with a 4. 3 up save. Oh, he's good. Does he fall? No, he's good. So now his suppressor over here is going to fire into my scout. He is going to be looking for 6s to hit. It's heavy 2. No, no hits there. Now this guy is going to fire into his suppressor over there. He has an assault weapon there. So these are going to be -1 because of obscurement, -1 because of advancing there. So looking for a 5 or 6. Let's see if it matters. Doesn't matter with the double fill faces. Woo! And now looking for 4s to wound. Getting 2 wounds. No AP on these ones because I didn't get 6s. And he makes both those saves. All right, now these guys are going to fire into his demolitions expert. We'll go with the guy who just walked. He's going to be -1 because of range, -1 because of obscurement there. That's going to be no hit. That was 1 hit. So here we go. Strength 4, toughness 4. On that 6, that's a wound. That's AP -3. So a 6 up save is required. Ooh, close. But he takes a wound. And he got hit, so let's see if he falls down. No, he good. And the guy advanced there is looking for 6s to hit him. No, no hits. Over here, this guy's going to fire into him. Got range and no range, no obscurement there, but he did advance, so looking for 4s to hit. That's going to be 1 hit. That is not a wound. And then he's going to do the same, except he's also wounded, so that's going to be a 5 to hit. So that's going to be 1 hit. Oh, I have to wound. 1 hit. That is not a wound. All right, so that's the end of the turn. Going over morale now. I've got the one guy up here who is wounded. Let's see. I've got one guy out, so 1 plus 5 is 6. He's still good to go. And he's also got the guy next to him, so I don't even think he could fail at all. So anyway, so that's going to be it for morale. So now we will roll to see who will have initiative going into turn 3. I rolled a 7, my opponent rolled a 4, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Aeldari. Movement phase for the Aeldari. All the Rangers again readied themselves, as did this Guardian down here, these Guardians over here, and then these 2 Guardians over here. These guys moved up over to here to get some line of sight, and that is going to be it for the movement phase for the Aeldari. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Blood Angels. All right, movement phase for the Blood Angels. His suppressor readied himself, as did his eliminator and his comm specialist. And now his other guys are going to charge. So we'll start with him. His demolitions expert is going to charge into my 2 guys over here. They're going to fire Overwatch. So we'll go with the first guy, hitting on 6s because it's Overwatch. Getting no hits, and the next guy, 6s. Getting no hits. So here we go, his charge distance.
I need 2.
I was going to say, yeah, he's way in.
Fail.
And now his leader is going to charge into my guy over on the objective over there. He needs a 5-inch charge to get in. Here comes my Overwatch, getting no hits, and his charge is way in. And now my sniper specialist is going to start us off in the shooting phase, shooting into his comm specialist over there. So he's going to be -1 because of being wounded, -1 for obstruction, but +1 because of the comm specialist. That 2 will not hit. And now his suppressor is going to shoot into my scout over here. He's going to be -2 because of obscurement there, but he didn't move this turn, so he doesn't have that, so it's going to be looking for a 5s to hit. 2 shots here, looking for 5s. Getting 1 hit, strength 7, so 2s to wound. That is a wound. AP -2, right? Yeah. So that's just going to go straight through. 2 damage. So, but AP -2, so 2 damage. So let's see if he saves them. Do not. The opposite of that with my ult way. So here we go. On that 6, he's out. And now my comm specialist is going to fire into his comm specialist. That 2 will not hit. And now his comm specialist is going to fire into my sniper over here. He's going to be hitting on a 6 though, because it's -2 for the obscurement.
5.
No, not going to hit with a 5. And now my leader is going to fire into his comm specialist. 1, come on! And now his sniper is going to fire into my sniper over here. So you're going to use the hyperfrag round again?
Yes.
All right, so D3 shots. 3 shots, that's how you do that. Hitting on -2, so looking for 5s. Oh, +1, so looking for 4s. That's going to be 1 hit. Oh, sniper, reroll that 1.
Hey!
Into 2 hits.
Yes.
Strength 5, so looking for 3s to wound.
Oh,
no
yes,
wound.
I will.
Gonna reroll one of those.
One of them. Get out of here.
And that's a wound. AP nothing, so I got a 5-up save. Oh, with the fail phase! Woo! And my Guardian here is going to fire into his suppressor over there. 2 shots. Obscured, so hitting on 4s. That's going to be 1 hit. That is going to be a wound. AP nothing. That's not a save. He takes a wound.
Ow. No one's...
Forgot, he actually has to take a fall test up there. Of course he does.
3 dice.
3 dice because he's going all the way down. 5 plus. Oh, yep, he's taking a wound. +1 to this. No, he takes another flesh wound.
What?
Forgot about his ult way. No, yeah, he taking it.
Yes,
All right, this guy here is going to fire into the suppressor. He's obstructed and out of half range because there's only 12-inch range on his gun there. So it's going to be 2 shots hitting on 5s. Getting no hits. And the other guy's going to do the same thing. Getting 2 hits. There we go.
Oh.
Getting no wounds. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll one of those. Into a 4, which is a wound. No AP, though. But he good. All right, I'm going to spend 2 CP to go first with this guy because, you know what? Who knows? Maybe I have a chance. So here we go. He's going to fight into him over here in the fight phase. On a 5, that's a hit. Wounding on a 5 as well. No wound. But I'm going to spend a CP to reroll it. Why not? I've got a lot that I haven't been spending. I may as well use them. Yeah, with the fill face, that's a wound. Here we go. Oh, he makes it with a 3. Yeah, but because he got hit, he actually has to make a fall test here.
Oh, man.
He couldn't have rolled that 2 for his armor save. All right, now he's going to punch back, but he's going to punch into the guy who hasn't attacked yet, so he's going to have 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. That's going to be 2 hits, strength 4, toughness 3, 3s to wound. That is going to be 1 wound.
Tall, Neil.
5s, no! Let's see what happens here. Roll his injury roll. Oh, let me see if I save it first. It will be a 1, but let's see if he saves himself. He doesn't, so he does take the wound, but he does take a flesh wound because of the 1. But now let's see if he falls. On a 2, no, he doesn't. And now his leader will attack into my guy. 3 attacks. That's going to be 3 hits. Wounded on 3s. That is going to be 2 wounds. I got 1 at a time here. 5, nope. So that doesn't make a difference. The other one. So here we go. +1 on this roll.
Get out of here.
Out. Oh, so now the guy that got hurt up here is going to attack into a -1 to hit because of the injury roll there. Because of the injury there. 3 will, because of that flesh wound, will not hit. Alrighty, so that's going to be it for turn 3 here. I do have some morale to take. He is a flesh wound. He's got +1 for the guy next to him, but there's 3 guys out now, so 3 + 2 is good to go. And then my sniper all the way down over here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you have +1? 1 second. No, he's good. He's good. So that is going to be that. But now we will roll to see who'll have initiative going into turn 4. I rolled a 9, my opponent rolled a 2, so we'll come back to you after Eldar movement here on turn 4. Eldari movement! This guy moved over here to get onto the objective. Leader stood still, Con stood still, sniper all the way at the bottom stood still. These guys readied themselves. He readied himself over on the side there. These guys fell back. When he fell back, I spent 1 CP for feigned retreat, which allows him to shoot even though he fell back. And I think that's all of my models there. Yep. So that's going to be all of them. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Blood Angels. All right, movement phase for the Blood Angels. His suppressor jumped up onto the objective over here. Sniper readied, as did the comm specialist. He decided to stay still, and then his leader down on the objective decided to ready. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. Alrighty, so into the shooting phase, my opponent spent 2 CP for decisive shot, and as did I. So now we will roll off to see who will have initiative on it. He rolled a 1, I rolled a 3, so we'll come back with my shot. Alright, so my guy here is going to try to double shot into him there. 2 shots hitting on 3s. That's 1 hit. That is a wound. No AP though, because it's not a 6. Oh, he's good. Alright, this guy here is going to go and shoot into my dude, bro, that fell back, the one that can shoot, not the wounded one, right?
So that guy.
Just the one guy over here
Yeah.
is the one that can shoot. So that's the one he's going to shoot there.
Yes.
So he's going to have 2 shots, hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits, and 2 6s, so that's 2 wounds. So now I've got 5 up saves.
Oof.
Failed both of them. So let me see if I can save with Ulthway.
Yep.
I make 1 of them, but not enough. Injury roll.
Go away.
On a 2, he takes a flesh wound, but I could possibly fall. Yeah, no, I don't. Okay. All right, this guy over here is going to fire into his leader 2 shots. He's outside of half range, so it's going to be 2 shots hitting on 4s. That's going to be 1 hit. That is a wound with AP -3 because of its being a 6. So 6 up save. No, so he would have taken it anyway, so he takes 1 wound. All right, so his sniper is now going to fire into my guy who's going to shoot at him over there. So that's going to be +1 because of the comm specialist, -1 because of being obscured. Are you going to use the hyper frag rounds? All right, so D3 shots. Getting 2 shots. These are going to be hitting on 3s because +1, -1. Getting 2 hits, strength 4, looking for 3s to wound. That's going to be 1 wound. That is not a save. Ulthway! No! Injury roll, +1. +1, 3. He takes another flesh wound, but does he fall? No, he good. All right, so now this guy over here is going to fire into his leader over there. That's going to be 2 hits. That is going to be 2 wounds. No AP on these ones. Ooh, he failed 1. So that's going to be enough to take a injury roll here. And on a 3, he takes a flesh wound. Have I used a reroll this phase? I don't think so. I'm going to spend that reroll because I really want to get somebody dead. Oh, no, he just takes a flesh wound. Now his comm specialist is going to shoot into the wounded guy over there. He really wants him dead. It's going to be 1 shot hitting on 5. No hit. And now the other guy over here is going to fire into him. 2 shots on 4s. Oh, don't get anything. His leader now is going to fire into my guy over here. He is in rapid fire there. That's going to be one hit. Yes, because he's not obscured over there. Oh, but no wound. All right, so now my sniper over here is going to fire into his suppressor. He's going to be -2 to hit because of the 2 flesh wounds that he has, so he's going to be hitting on 5s. That's a hit with a fill face!
Ouch.
Looking for a 4 to wound. No wound. Now my leader is going to fire into his comm specialist up over there. That is not a hit. And my comm specialist is going to fire into his comm specialist. Ah! And then this guy is going to fire into his demolitions expert. -2 because of the flesh wounds over there, so 5s to hit. Oh, buddy, nothing. All right, so now the suppressor is going to fire into my guardian over here. It's going to be 2 shots. These are going to be hitting on 4s because he moved with a heavy weapon. Ooh, no hits. All right, so that's going to be it. I do have some leadership tests to take. We're going to start with my sniper down over there. +3 to this. He's good. We'll go with the 1 wound guy over there. On a 4, 5, 6, 7, he's good. And he's also got the guy over there. And then the other guy, wounded guy up there. On a 1, he is good to go. So leadership is good. That might be the end of the turn. So let's roll to see if it goes up, because that's turn 4. So roll to see if we are done. On a 3, we will go on. So let's roll for initiative. I rolled a 5. My opponent rolled a 5. Reroll. 9 to 11.
Yes.
So we'll come back to you after Blood Angels movement. Alrighty, so movement phase for the Blood Angels here. His suppressor is going to ready, as is Eliminator, as is his comm specialist, as is his leader. And he will be charging into them. So we'll come back to you with that. Alright, so he's going to charge in over here, so we're going to go with Overwatch. We'll go with the first guy over there. 2 shots. Oh, getting 1 hit. Not a wound, though, but he did get a hit, so he does have to take a fall test. No, he's good. And then the second guy is also getting a hit.
No.
Not even a wound, but does he fall? Oh, he's good. Oh, that was killer. That was good. So now he has to roll his charge in. I think anything but a 2 will probably get you in. Oh, he's good. All right, moving phase for the Eldari. Readied. 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 2 guys readied. He advanced up over this way onto the objective, looking at him over there. And these guys can't do anything because they got charged. So that's going to be it for the moving phase. Come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so we both used decisive shot again. Let's see. Ah, my opponent's going to go first. His leader's going to shoot into my guardian down on the objective over there. 2 shots, hitting on 3s. That is going to be 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. Oh, that's a wound. 5 up save. Oh, it wanted to, but no. So it's 6 up Ulthway. No. Injury roll.
Get away.
No, he's wounded. And then my guy over here is going to fire into his Dubro. So it's going to be 2 shots hitting on 3s. That's going to be 2 hits. Wounding on 4s. That is going to be 1 wound. 1 wound. Regular save, though, because it's not a 6. Oh, he's good. So he's going to fire right back because that's what he's going to do. That's 2 hits. Oh, buddy. That is 2 wounds. AP -2, right? So that's going to go straight through. 2 damage each. So the first one does not make it. So 2. Here we go. Nulthway. He is out. So now my comm specialist is going to fire into his comm specialist. -1 because of obscurement. No, why you gotta do that to me? Ah!
Hyperfrag.
All right, so the sniper is gonna fire into my comm specialist over here. -2 because of the cloak, +1 because of the comm specialist. So here we go. He's hyperfragging, so D3 shots. It's gonna be 3 shots, pretty good. Hitting on 4s. That is gonna be 2 hits. Oh, I reroll a 1 because of a sniper. 3 hits. There we go. Wounding on 3s. That's going to be 3 wounds. 3 5 up saves. Making, making 2. Ulthway. Making 2. Ulthway 6. Oh, no. So injury roll on that one. 4. He is not out because he's within range of the obstruction there with the terrain. So he's going to be taking a flesh wound unless he dies from falling. Now he good. And my leader is going to fire into his comm specialist. I want to kill something. Not with a 2. His comm specialist is going to fire into my comm specialist over here. The one will not hit.
Nope.
And now my sniper is going to fire into his suppressor over here. -2 because of his flesh wounds. A 6 is going to hit. A 5 is going to wound. And a 2 will not save. Injury roll. Oh, a 3 he takes. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll that.
That's your last one.
Last one. And out of 5 he's out. I needed that so hard.
Stunk.
So now we're going to go with this guy over here firing into his leader.
I won't have to test though.
That's going to be 1 hit. That's not going to be a wound. My second guy. Going to be no hits. Oh! And then I got the one guy who advanced. He's got a flesh wound and he advanced. So it's going to be -2 to hit. That's going to be a hit with a 6. That's going to be a wound with a 4. He's got a regular save. 3 up. Oh, he's good. All right, so now he's going to attack in the fight phase. 1 and 1. So we're going to go with the back guy with the 2 flesh wounds first. That is a hit. That is not a wound, though.
Bet you could fall.
But I could fall. But I won't. And now the other guy.
Yes.
That's a hit. That's not a wound. And that's almost a fall, but no fall. Now they're going to attack back. We'll go with the guy with the 2 flesh wounds first. That is not a hit. And the other guy with 1 flesh wound. That is a hit. Wounding on a 5. That is a wound. No, but that's a save. But does he fall? No, man, that was close. All right, so I have to roll for a break test here because I've got all my guys. Well, 3 of my guys have, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 of my guys have flesh wounds. 5 of my guys have flesh wounds. So here comes my break test. 7 is my highest leadership on the board. With a 5, we're good to go. So I do have some tests to take, though. I've got 4 guys out. We'll go with the first guy here. 4 plus 4 is 8, so he is actually going to be shaken, which is not great. Then my sniper on the bottom. With a 1, he is good to go. We'll go here, 1 and 1. So we'll go with the first one. With a 6, he's going to fail. And the 1 in the back, a 2, he's going to pass. And the one guy down there on the objective, on a 2, he passes. So, that...
So he's shaking?
No. The front one is, yes.
Okay. Means he can't fight back.
Yes, he cannot. And he can't move out of combat, which is not great. So that's going to be that. Now what we're going to do is roll to see if the game goes on to another turn. On a 1, it will not, so we'll come back to you with the score. All right, so we tallied up the score. Nobody's on this objective back over here. We contested this objective with his guy, and my guy did not. And then we have, he killed 4 guys, I killed 1. So it is a victory for the Blood Angels here. So, man, that was crazy. I think everyone except for your sniper is wounded. You've got 1 guy out and 1 guy with a flesh wound. Oh, man, this was nuts. This was craziness left and right. People falling to their, near death or actual death. Man, so much fun. So much fun. So, I hope you guys have all enjoyed this. I certainly have. I have been Phil, the Glacial Geek, as always. My opponent's been Neil, and until next time, have fun.